We arrived in Rosso, Dominica on July 8th. At first glance, the town looked a little rough, but we later learned it had been impacted by 3 hurricanes in the past year alone. The town's custom officer had COVID, so we were stuck on the boat for 3 days before we could clear into the country. Once our passports were stamped, we walked around town and did a little sightseeing. We found a delicious restaurant called Patty Shack that made the best Jamaican meat patties we've had yet. We spent time on the island's beautiful black sand beaches and made several trips to the produce market. Marijuana isn't regulated in Dominica, so it was strange to see elderly women selling it and smoking it right alongside their mangoes, guava, and breadfruit. Thanks to the fertile volcanic soil in Dominica, produce is really inexpensive. We bought this whole pile of fruit for less than $9. We tried several new fruits we'd never tasted, including Caneep, which is our new favorite. It tastes almost exactly like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And just outside of the produce market, you can buy fresh yellowfin tuna for $1.50 US per pound. For no additional charge, they'll even cut it to order on their tailgate with a rusty machete. We decided to check out Tito's Gorge, where part of Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed. We swam several hundred feet through a freezing cold mountain stream to reach a beautiful waterfall. Afterwards, we hiked around Freshwater Lake, which is located over 2,500 feet above sea level in an old volcanic crater. Our next stop was Trafalgar Falls, which was without a doubt the most beautiful place I have ever been. It was an easy 15-minute hike to the viewing platform near the falls. Most people stop here, but we had read that you can climb to the base of the larger waterfall. It was extremely challenging. There were huge slippery rocks to scale, and we struggled to find hand and footholds. We eventually made it and later learned that it is considered an advanced climb and not recommended for children, although I think Brandon and I struggled way more than the kids did. Near the top, there's a hot sulfur spring that merges with the water from the falls. You can literally have one leg in 120-degree water and the other in 70-degree water at the same time. At the base of the fall, there is a big swimming hole where we spent at least an hour cooling off and admiring the most beautiful scenery imaginable. Afterwards, we stopped by another volcanic hot spring. This one was actually boiling. The locals cooked hard-boiled eggs in it. At the end of the day, we stopped for dinner at Flavor's Grill, where we enjoyed lots of traditional Dominican foods, like green banana pie, boiled provisions, barracuda, and akra, which are fritters made with handfuls of tiny little minnows. Later that week, we met up with Aubrey and Lulu at freeupfarm, a 7-acre organic farm in the mountains of Syndicate, Dominica. They were kind enough to show us around their farm. We spent several hours smelling, tasting, and learning about dozens of exotic fruits and vegetables they grow, including avocados, balimbi, cacao, giant passion fruit, ginger, turmeric, sugarcane, breadfruit, bananas, vanilla, tonka beans, citrus fruit, and many more. Afterwards, they made us delicious fruit smoothies and sent us off with several bags of produce. I don't think we have ever tried so many new flavors in one day before. It was a great time. Their goal is to make healthy, organic produce affordable for everyone, which is why their pricing model and even their tours are donation-based. If you visit Dominica, I highly recommend you reach out to them. We'll put their contact information in the comments. On our way back to the boat, we found a tree loaded with star fruit, which Dominicans call carambola or five-finger. So we stopped and loaded up before heading to our next destination, Martinique. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!